Hi everyone, so this is Veda vlog number 7. We just stepped out of the house today for the first time. I've been pretty sick all day. I had gluten-free pancakes and some fruit salad. Pretty healthy breakfast, but I'm still getting a reaction. We just discovered that I was allergic to corn also, so anything containing corn I can't eat. I'm gonna get sick to my stomach. I've been having a lot of stomach pain off and on throughout the day, and just stepped out. I needed some fresh air, plus we need some dinner, so we're gonna step out real quick and go back home. But if you guys have experienced what I've been experiencing, is either you get a quick reaction or a couple of days later you'll get a reaction after you eat certain things. I get this pain in the upper side of my stomach or on the right side or the left side. The pain is very intense. It almost takes your breath away. It comes and it goes. It's a horrible, horrible pain. The painkillers that I'm taking at this moment, I'm running out of, so I'm pretty much screwed. Um, I need to go see a doctor. I don't know if you guys, I've mentioned it to you guys, but I just moved here from Massachusetts. I did live here for many, many years, but then I relocated to Massachusetts, and I just got back after I got diagnosed with celiac disease. The reason why I came back was because my family was here, and I was in Boston trying to start my career, but I got sick. I was always getting sick and always hospitalized, so I need the support of my family. So that's why I just relocated. And I don't have a doctor yet. I just make the appointments today, so finally this week I will have a doctor's appointment and we'll know a little bit more of what next step to take, because sometimes, like I said, sometimes good days, sometimes not so good days. I've been researching, and the more people I meet that have either gluten sensitive or have the actual celiac disease, they've told me that they take years to come back after they get diagnosed, to go back to work or have a normal life, basically. But it's only been a couple of months since I got officially diagnosed, and I'm going crazy. I'm dying to go back to work and to do stuff, but it's so hard because you have to plan your whole day. And not only that, with celiac, you start off, yeah, you're allergic to gluten, but so many things are gonna come out of it. Like right now, the corn. I was allergic to popcorn before, but not to this extreme. Now is everything corn, like corn tortillas, everything gives me a reaction. So, it's a little bit hard to have celiac. It's not only the gluten, it's going to bring other allergies and other stuff that you can't eat. It's going to give you a reaction. I'm also not eating, I'm probably having one meal a day because of the stomach issues also. So we'll see on Friday. I have my first doctor's appointment. Let's see what they tell me. And hopefully I can get some pain meds, because my pain meds are gone after today. And I'm also experiencing insomnia. Can't sleep. I'll be falling asleep at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's not healthy. So I need to mention that also to them, to the doctor, when I go on Friday. So I'll let you guys know. I hope you guys are having a good day, and hope you guys enjoy this. I'm also going to be vlogging. I'm going to try to do my best every day to vlog more, but it's just, it's so hard. Sometimes I can appreciate maybe 2 to 3 hours out of the day without getting any pain. So those hours I'm, doing stuff with my daughter or with the family. So I'm going to start vlogging a little bit more now when school starts, so that people can know or have a little bit of a feeling of what I go through with this disease. And maybe you're experiencing it and you don't even know it, because again, there's a lot of people out there that have the disease and they don't even know that they do have it. So your first step is to get tested without going into the gluten-free diet, because if you go and do the diet before you get tested, it's not going to come out. The gluten test is so, negative. Sometimes it'll come out negative when it's a positive. So it's not so assuring if you go into the gluten-free diet before you get tested. So before going to the gluten-free um, path, take the test first, get tested, and see if you are a celiac or not. Hopefully you're not, because this has been the worst experience of my life. I mean, I'm going to start telling you guys how I got to this point. My whole career, my life it's on hold right now, and I'm 33 years old, and, you know, the career that I want to go into, it has not even started, and, the clock is ticking. You're only getting any older. You don't get any younger. And it's been hard. It's been very, very hard. Sometimes, I'm like, when am I going to be normal again? Because, once, sometimes you get a good day, maybe, and guess what? Is you have it a good day because you probably didn't eat anything the whole day, or you just got hydrated the whole day, So I just want to get to that normal, like I call it, my normal self, going out, having a social life, because that has even changed. Everywhere I go, I have to mention that I have celiac, I feel embarrassed, or if I go out with my brothers, I have 5 brothers, and I'm the youngest and the only girl, so they make fun of me. They'll order more bread for them, and they'll eat it in front of me just to be mean, but, people don't understand. Or people, you'll go to people's house to have dinner, and they'll tell you, oh, don't worry about it, I'm pretty sure you'll be okay. No, you won't be okay. If I eat wheat, or if I eat, something with gluten, I will be in the hospital. People don't understand that. People do not understand how severe this reaction is to our bodies. So I want to start vlogging a little bit more. Once Bella starts school, I'll have a little bit more time to vlog, and I'm not going to care how I look in the morning and stuff, because mostly my pain is usually morning and evening. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and talk to you guys later. I also wanted to share with you guys that before and after being diagnosed with celiac disease, I thought I was alone. I thought I was the only person that had stomach issues, and every time I would go to the hospital, they would, even after the endoscopies, colonoscopies, they don't understand why I still have pain. And doctors have even asked me, don't you think it's a mental thing? And, and I would answer them, don't you think that I love food? I love drinking my wine. Don't you think that I would prefer to be at home at this moment, drinking a nice glass of wine with a fat steak and some bread and some pasta? Those were my answers to these doctors, because doctors don't know. They get frustrated. They're humans too. And I had this really young doctor, and he was my doctor for over 3 years. And I loved this doctor, because every time I had an issue, he was my gastro. Every time I would have an issue, he would, I didn't have to wait. It was like VIP. I would just roll into the hospital, and everybody was waiting for me. But at the end, he got frustrated. And it was like endoscopy after endoscopy, colonoscopy after test, blood tests, blood biopsies, everything. He could not find anything, because I was already in a gluten-free, semi-gluten-free diet. Not 100% like I am now, but I was somewhat. So the test would come out negative, and he didn't understand why, so he got really frustrated. So at the end, he was like, don't you think it's a mental problem? Like, don't you think that your stomach issues are mental? And my answer to him was that, don't you think that I would want to be at home at this moment, or out having a beer with some friends, or watching a baseball game, or doing something social? And at the end, I was like, you know what? It's time for me to get a second opinion. And I got a second opinion, and I got retested and biopsies, and it came out that I did have, in fact, celiac disease. They removed my gallbladder. They did, at one point, I had my bile duct from my liver to my pancreas was full of slush and stones, which that never came out in any of my scans, any of my tests, ultrasound, anything. It never came out that I had stones there, and I did. So those were one of the issues and one of the complications. I also had pancreatitis. I also had duodenitis, which is inflammation in your small intestines. And I had so many complications. I just don't want you guys to just go to one doctor. If you feel the pain, believe in yourself. Go with your gut feel. Nobody knows how you feel but yourself. Only you. Doctors, they don't know how you feel. They say you might feel this reaction. Everybody's different. Everybody is different. Don't give up. Get a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth opinion. Stop eating the things that you think that are not good for you. If you get a reaction after you eat certain things, don't eat it. Don't. It's not worth it. It really isn't. So just don't give up. You're not the only one out there that is experiencing all these aches and pains. I mean, I wish I was working right now. I wish I just had a normal life. I went from working 70 to 80 hours plus a week to being at home. You know how hard that is? And, doing nothing. That's how I feel. But you're not alone. And I'm not alone. We went to Albuquerque, New Mexico a couple of weeks ago, and we met these wonderful people. Our friends now, Christina and Cassie. And we also found some friends that have a bakery over there, the Gourmet Foods, gluten-free bakery. They're awesome people. And I've been researching and I've been speaking to these people and getting to know a little bit more. I want my normal life back. And I've had stomach issues for many years, but officially diagnosed a couple of months ago. So I've been asking people, how long does it take for you to be normal again? And their answer, 3, 6, 10 years after I get diagnosed. I'm like, what? I'm going crazy here. I've only been diagnosed for 3-4 months, and I want my normal life. So I keep telling myself I'm not alone, and I will be normal someday. So please, guys, if you're experiencing from stomach issues, get to the bottom of it. Life is too short for you to be living like this. And this pain that you get, these reactions that you get after eating certain things, they're not a joke. This is serious. So I'll be vlogging a little bit more once Bella goes back to school, guys. And I hope you enjoy this. Bye. So we just got some burgers, triple burgers from Wendy's, gluten-free. We did the research today and they said that Wendy's burgers are gluten-free. So we shall see. I'll let you guys know if I get sick or not. They look really yummy. They make them fresh and they change their gloves. They clean the area. We make sure. And they put them in this really nice container. So we'll see in a couple of days.